Evening, Razor K, News 58. Anthropic post first profitable quarter. The Alignment Lab achieves positive operating margin. OKI bleeds capital. Google appeals the search monopoly verdict. The appellate court reviews the data sharing mandate. DeepSeek secures $10 billion in Manor revenue. Chinese capital ignores commercialization. Memories.
Top story. Anthropic has reported its first profitable quarter. The company generated $10.9 billion in revenue. Operating profit sits at $559 million. The Alignment Lab has achieved positive unit economics. The coding tools and agentic workflows drive the margin. The infrastructure costs are amortized. The safety research is monetized. The capital model stabilizes. The valuation adjusts. The quarter is profitable. Yeah. This result directly contradicts the prevailing frontier economics. The industry standard remains heavy infrastructure burn and delayed monetization. Anthropic has optimized the cost-to-performance ratio. The model runs efficiently on existing hardware. The enterprise contracts prioritize reliability over raw parameter count. The financial discipline replaced the growth at all cost mandate. The lab is self-sustaining. The profit is verified. The model is lean.
Story 2. Google has formally appealed the search monopoly ruling. The company asserts it won its market position through fair competition. The appellate court will review the data sharing mandates and interoperability requirements. The legal strategy challenges the structural remedies. The defense argues that consumer choice remains intact. The algorithm is proprietary. The market is contested. The appeal is filed.
The ruling mandated third-party access to search query data. Google's legal team contends that forced interoperability degrades service quality. The technical architecture relies on unified telemetry. Fragmenting the data pipeline introduces latency and security vulnerabilities. The court will decide whether innovation requires structural separation. The search engine is defended. The mandate is challenged. The appeal is active.
Story 3. DeepSeek has secured a $10 billion funding round. The executive team has instructed investors to prioritize groundbreaking research. Commercialization timelines are explicitly de-emphasized. The capital will fund long-horizon training runs and architectural experimentation. The market is being subsidized. The publication cycle accelerates. The commercial pivot is delayed. The funding is secured.
This strategy diverges from standard venture capital expectations. The investors are accepting extended maturity periods in exchange for foundational breakthroughs. The laboratory operates without immediate revenue pressure. The model weights will be released openly. The competitive advantage shifts from product speed to research velocity. The Chinese AI sector is betting on scientific dominance. The round is closed. The research is funded. The horizon is extended.
Home lab. The CODA kernel abstraction has been published for local transformer inference. The architecture rewrites standard transformer blocks as GM plus epilogue programs. Normalization, activations, and attention heads are fused into a single memory operation. The data remains on chip longer. The memory-bound bottleneck is eliminated. VRAM throughput increases. The local runner accelerates. The kernel is open. The bottleneck is removed. Yep. This optimization targets the primary constraint of consumer hardware. Traditional pipelines shuttle data between global memory and compute units repeatedly. CODA keeps the tensors resident in fast on-chip storage. The latency drops significantly. Local developers can now run larger context windows without cloud fallback. The workflow remains fully offline. The repository is community maintained. The hardware is optimized. The inference is local. The lab is updated.
Speculation time. Open source platforms from Hugging Face, NVIDIA, and Alibaba are lowering the barrier for reasoning-capable robots. The software stack abstracts hardware complexity. Developers can deploy vision language models onto standard actuators. The training data is shared. The simulation environments are public. The robotics supply chain democratizes. The hardware constraint relaxes. The platform is unified. Indeed.
My prediction. Within 24 months, open source reasoning stacks will replace proprietary robot controllers in light industrial applications. The cost of deployment will drop below traditional automation. Small manufacturers will program physical workflows using natural language prompts. The factory floor becomes a software update. The hardware becomes generic. The intelligence is open. The prediction is real. Okay.
That is your lot. I'm Razor Cade. Anthropic posts first profitable quarter. Google appeals the search monopoly ruling. DeepSeek secures $10 billion for pure research. Open source platforms, local transformer inference. The margin turns positive. The monopoly is contested. The research is funded. The kernel is fused. The robots think. The quarter closes. The memory stays